Real Madrid forward Vinicius Jr. has been subjected to racist abuse multiple times this season, sparking outrage within the footballing world. La Liga president Javier Tebas' response to the incidents has drawn strong criticism. In this blog post, we will delve into the recent developments surrounding Vinicius Jr. and the need for effective anti-racism measures in football. Micah, a former professional footballer, expressed his frustration with the situation and called for action. In a recent La Liga match between Real Madrid and Valencia, Vinicius Jr. reported racist abuse from opposition fans to the referee. The match was briefly paused in the second half due to this incident, highlighting the ongoing issue of racism in football. Micah, a prominent figure in football punditry, strongly criticized Javier Tebas, the president of La Liga, for his response to Vinicius Jr.'s ordeal. Richards expressed his anger and disbelief at Tebas' statement, which appeared to deflect responsibility. He emphasized that the problem of racism extends beyond football and affects people's lives on a daily basis. The incident involving Vinicius Jr. has sparked widespread condemnation, including from the Brazilian government. The handling of the situation has been called into question, and there is a growing demand for change in how racist abuse is addressed in football. Real Madrid has reported the racial abuse towards Vinicius Jr. to the Spanish prosecutor's office as a hate crime. Additionally, 3 individuals have been detained in Spain in connection with the incident. Support for Vinicius Jr. has been shown not only within the football community but also through symbolic gestures, such as the switching off of lights on the Christ the Redeemer statue in Rio de Janeiro. Micah voiced his concerns regarding the effectiveness of current anti-racism measures in football. He argued that people need to care more and take action to address this ongoing issue. Richards emphasized that gestures like taking the knee or wearing anti-racism shirts are not enough and that harsher punishments must be implemented to combat racism effectively. Chris Sutton, another football pundit, called for Javier Tebas to be removed from his position as La Liga president. Sutton highlighted the need for change and criticized Tebas for engaging in a Twitter dispute with Vinicius Jr. instead of focusing on addressing the issue at hand. Vinicius Jr. expressed his frustration and called for more significant action to combat racism in football. He listed the instances of abuse he has endured throughout the season, emphasizing that this is not an isolated problem. Vinicius Jr. stressed the need for accountability, punishment for clubs, and media coverage to raise awareness about racism in football. The repeated incidents of racist abuse targeting Vinicius Jr. underlined the urgent need for change in the fight against racism in football. The support from players, pundits, and even governmental bodies highlights the growing demand for effective measures and harsher punishments to tackle this issue. It is essential for football authorities, clubs, and society as a whole to come together and take concrete actions to create a safe and inclusive environment for all players, irrespective of their race or background.